Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in. It's Invader here, and I'm ready to rock out with you with a new video. Now, I would like to begin with an update from my previous video dealing with a few BioWare employees. It seems like programmer David Crooks wasn't working at BioWare while making defamatory tweets about TotalBiscuit. I'm not 100% sure where he's at now though, since everything is kind of under wraps, but oh well. Also, Anthem designer Mike Jungbluth, I hope I'm again saying that name right, has apologized for what he said. However, I get the feeling this was more of a push from BioWare and EA rather than him actually feeling guilty for what he said. I mean, sure, you can try and recant what you said, but it's kind of hard to backtrack from the harsh things you were saying about a recently deceased person. It just kind of sticks with you in the back of your mind, if you know what I mean. Anyways, onto today's video, which is an extension of the previous one. It seems as if more game developers chimed in on TotalBiscuit's death. Indie developer Shane Wilson Butler couldn't contain himself and went on a Twitter rant about TotalBiscuit. He stated, and I quote, "Unpopular opinion. TotalBiscuit was a repeated defender of Gamergate, a loose organization of pathetic misogynists dedicated to ruining women's lives. Game companies who honor his passing in any way are sending a message to their customers about who matters to them." End quote. And he continues to go on a rant about, the poor guy as if he can't, again, contain himself. And I quote again, "How much you want to bet Biscuit's idolaters start targeting me for harassment, thereby proving what utter shit he and everyone like him is." Unquote. Now he goes on even further, and I quote again, "Some of these comments are so vile Twitter won't show them to me. Real bunch of winners you've got mourning your loss, Biscuit old buddy." End quote. Oh man, where do I begin, honestly? So it's interesting that he states that the comments are so vile. But what's even more vile and disgusting is Butler himself. It turns out that he's actually a convicted sex offender, and was convicted of it in South Carolina. He was convicted of producing and distributing child pornography and served 4 years for the crimes. So there we go, another anti-Gamergate defender of the females turns out to be a sexual predator, no less a convicted pedophile. What a great thing to have in games these days, right? Now, what makes this even more interesting is that Blizzard Entertainment's Harrison G. Pink, a senior designer on Diablo 3, was found to have liked his tweets and even retweeted them, obviously supporting the rhetoric that he was spewing. Now, his Twitter feed is pretty interesting. There's lots of typical left-wing ideologue stuff like Nazis, social justice causes, and of course, the obsession with Trump. Now, while, hey, you know what, you're welcome to have your own opinions on things, don't get me wrong, and he can tweet whatever he likes to whoever to his heart's content. It's just kind of funny and sad when you're retweeting things about some stuff like sexual abuse 1 minute and then supporting retweets from known pedophiles. Just saying, it really doesn't look good. And this is, again, a senior game designer that worked on Diablo, Mafia 3, and even a few Telltale games, if I'm not mistaken. You know, fellas, I just want to talk games, talk about all the fun stuff. But sometimes you gotta point out some stuff going on that I feel doesn't get talked about enough or get brought to light by other YouTubers or media outlets. Again, I never really follow TotalBiscuit. I just find this stuff really sickening. These are developers of video games spouting this utter nonsense, and while they try to play the knights and brave warriors of everyone, they're actually the exact opposite of the truth. And I'd rather not get told morality lessons by some criminal offenders or, left-wing nuts or ideologues. I tell you, just amazing what gets brought out in light on Twitter. And for the record, please don't go messaging these people and hunting them. We're better than that, guys. We are a lot better than that. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Again, I just wanted to point out this stuff to you. And thanks for watching again. It's definitely appreciated by me. If you happen to like this video, then please, by all means, like it, as it helps my channel out a lot. Anyways, take care, and Invader out.